me.
Whose camera is that?
Ours. I'm serious.
Shall I videotape you guys right now?
Unbelievable.
The nerve of some people, huh?
Kind of brings you back down to earth.
Wait for it. First of July? August? Oh, 1st of August. $12.25 followers to which place? Where are we on? What's the name of the place?
Politics.
Fullerton, very
I
important.
gave him the $1 for all the work that he has done for me for the last 7 years.
Thank you. I'd like to become president.
I'd like to thank all the little people.
Don't say you never get paid when you do a weird photo shoot. You give me the money back. You don't need that much, do you? No.
Famous Mr. Chris Land, the best photograph on the planet.
Which planet is that, Nasser?
This is the human planet. The planet of the mutants.
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the apes.
Zombies. But Nasser is not a zombie.
Yes, remember that? Yes, please. Dangerous. Okay. Okay, Chris. Two more. One. Okay.
Get down, Nasser. Sit down. Bring your leg out. That's good. Okay. Like you want to win. 1, 2, 3. All right, get the two.
Make sure the hands aren't slippery, dude.
What's that?
Make sure the hands aren't slippery.
Oh, they are. That's why.
Watch them again, dude. That's the table. I don't want to fuck up with this.
Okay, honey.
Come on. Ollie, come on, come on.
Good.
Ready, ready, ready.
Good.
Okay.
Magic.
What's good?
1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. So you just say you were doing a one-arm bicep?
There you go.
Okay, right. Look at the bicep. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at the arm. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson had one. 16 months.
Come on, concentrate. 1, 2, 3. Flex it. Nice. Okay, that's good. All right. Give him the dumbbell.
Well, get there. This way. Let me show you that. Next, you going to Vegas? Yes. I'll see you out there. I'll see you there. Okay. Bye bye.
All right, Sean. See ya.
Okay. Well, it is still like black.
Turn this a little bit here, up and down. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Use the technicals.
Shake the finger, Nasser.
Miss Olympia, Kim?
Hello.
He did.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
NASCAR.
What? He called you NASCAR?
Yeah, you know, they're giving all these names. And the reason was a guy, he said, I want to have a Nasser head. Nasser head. Nasser, was it, hi Nasser, how are you Nasser? Like laser, Nasser. Mess it up if I come home.
So, you can talk to...
documentary on the road,
Yes.
with Nasser and Dorian, professional bodybuilding. Of course, it's luxury all the way, limousines,
Yes, women.
women all over the place. We have to fight them off, and we only have like first-class food.
Don't forget the water. Don't forget the water.
Water, yes.
Yes, and champagne
Yeah,
all the way.
And then the plain water, no drinks so far, maybe tonight. And we're here in Vancouver, 2000. Date, what's the date today?
No,
It's 11th.
11th?
it's August.
Yes.
I get that part right.
Last week we've been in Las Vegas. Dorian and me had a great time.
Yes, good show.
Yes, it was a very good show. But
It's always good in Las Vegas.
Yes, it was very good. And
And Nasser's just starting to do his diet. This is the secret. You have this 6 times a day, and a bowl of ice cream at night, and,
Yes, and,
you take a lot of drugs just to burn it off.
thank you very much. Seriously, very nice. Thank you.
Here we're awaiting the arrival of Nasser. We're in Medicine Hat, Alberta, and we see a sign here. But oh, there he is.
country, Treino or Nasser.
You have anything like Diet Coke?
No, I have no Diet Coke.
Okay, then I would like to have regular water, please. Please.
Did you get the poster?
Show me the poster.
Today is the 20th of August. We're having dinner with Nasser. He told us if we eat at least 6 platters like this, we'll be 300 pounds.
Oh, okay.
And six whole chickens.
And
Steve's on his 4th platter. He's doing quite well on some of these.
Steve, I don't see the beer. I don't see any protein shakes either.
We had those before. We each had 3 protein shakes.
And we are here, we're in?
We are in Milestones in Langley, BC. It's a small community just outside of Vancouver.
Just drug test.
SOLs, SATs, yeah, whatever you have to take.
That's right.
Driving test and everything.
And where are you guys from, Jay?
I'm from California, originally from Massachusetts.
California?
Yeah.
And Nasser, you're from?
I was born in Germany actually, and but my father's from Egypt, and my mother's from Bosnia.
From Bosnia?
Yes.
Wow.
Quite a melting
international
pot there.
thing.
Yes, kind of, but most of my life actually I lived in Germany. Went also to school, and since about 6 years I'm living here in California, United States.
Nasser's actually videotaping this event right now.
Even as we speak.
It's got to be.
Right.
Because back then when I competed in the 70s, there was no money. First prize in Miss Olympia was like $1,000.
Wow.
And we had to hold a regular job. But today you're able to be on a contract with Weed, you're able to travel and do exhibitions, make money. So it's more lucrative today, which is wonderful.
So how much money is Joe Weider worth today, would you say?
I don't know. You have to ask Joe, but I'm sure Joe is not concerned about money. But one thing I have to tell you about Joe, though, Joe really cares a lot about the bodybuilders because he promotes them the best he can.
Sure.
Because there's a lot of negativity towards bodybuilders today in the public because they think we just sit around and just don't do anything because we are probably the most, I would say, the hardest training athlete in the world. More than a football player. They don't realize the effort will go into competition.
Oh, absolutely. All the sacrifice,
yes, but
all that you do is training. I mean,
yes,
that's
but
what
besides
you do.
that, what comes on top of that, you have to be 24 hours a day of bodybuilding. It's not like you start your job at 8 o'clock in the morning and then you finish at 5. You have basically to train twice a day, and besides that, you have to stay hungry the most of the time to get in shape. Most people think you get in shape by just eating tons of calories. To get in shape, in a contest shape like me or Jay right now, or as Lou used to do before, you have really to starve yourself. You have really to make friends with starvation,
Right.
And it's not like 8 o'clock in the evening and say, okay, I don't do nothing no more for the rest of the day. It continues overnight, goes the next day. And if you compete twice a year, and sometimes people say only 2 shows, they don't realize for each show you have to diet 12 weeks. So basically, we have been for the last couple of years, each year, for 6 or 7 months on a diet. For 6 or 7 months, you go basically hungry to your working place.
So right now you do anything for a bag of Cheetos, is what you're saying.
Basically, right now we are not cheating. We're very, very clean with food. Okay, here we are at the photo thing.
Will you come to the show tonight?
I want to come.
You got to. You'll see both these guys guest posts in the show.
We'll have to check it out.
It's at the
Try it once again.
Get out of here,
Pavilion down 264. It starts at
Now we're 6 weeks out of the Olympia, 6 weeks out. We're here in Virginia Beach. I'm getting ready to train chest. Normally I do train chest, shoulders and traps together. But today, as I said, I'm here on the road and I'll be training with Jay Cutler, the Night of Champions winner 2000. I won the show 5 years ago, and I hope Jay Cutler is getting ready in his hotel room. So let me just call him. What's the phone number? 311?
Yeah, I think it's 307. 307.
Okay, 7307. I hope he's mentally and physically prepared.
Let's see a calf.
Mr. Jay Cutler, are you ready for the Terminator workout? I'm definitely ready. I meet you in 2.5 minutes, please, downstairs. Okay? Thank you. hope he will be ready.
The challenge is on.
Yes. Thank you.
Nasser, what do you think? What do you think will happen during the workout? How do you expect Mr. Cutler's training philosophies versus yours?
I think he's a good bodybuilder, and but he has to prove it to me that he can keep up with me.
Come on. Let's go. Go. Come on.
One more.
Come on. Push. Go. Yeah. Good. Come on. Who's going to win? Go.
Good enough.
Okay. Push through it now. Show me now. Come on. Show me. Good.
Come on. 5, very strong. 6, very strong. 7. Come on. Come on. Come on. 2 more. Okay, perfect.
Super set. Super set.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Knock it up now.
Okay, perfect. Two, 3, 4, come on. 5, light for you. 6, 7, 8, come on, 2 more, 2 more. 9, all alone. You're strong today, very strong. 10. Good. 4.
Side chest. Come over a little bit. Come over a little bit.
You come closer.
No, I'm just trying to get in the light. Front lat spread.
One last spread. I didn't get my arms full.
Your front double bicep. luck with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm the first time here. It was so far very good. I got not only good treated by my friends Chad and Eric, I got greatly treated, so thank you very, very much. I'm really happy to be here, and besides that, 6 weeks here at the Olympia. I am not one of these people who is making this prediction, but I'll definitely go for it. And besides that, I think the level of the show was really, really great. Great competitors, and so far, thank you. I have the luggage now.
Finally.
35 minutes after arrival. One of the quickest airports, I think, in the United States. Fantastic. Couldn't be better. I'm seriously not a big eater. There are a lot of people like, for example, Greg Kovacs, or Jean-Pierre Fuchs, or Sonny Schmidt. They can eat 5, 6, 7, 8, 10,000 calories. And they don't have 10 or 12,000 calories or whatever. They feel really hyperglycemic and they can't train, they can't move. In my case, for me it's enough if I'm on 3,000, 4,000 calories at most. If I'm on more calories, then basically because I have either junk food or ice cream or whatever. So because I'm not on high calories off season, this means I have to be even on low calories pre-contest. So the calories which I'm taking in on a daily basis right now are really, really very, very small compared to most of the other guys. It's just my metabolism. And I don't need so much food off-season to make my body grow. And but on the pre-contest night, it's more difficult for me because I still need to go lower with the carbs or calories. Other people, they can eat or have to eat 10,000 calories to maintain the weight or to maintain the size or even to grow, and they can stay maybe 5,000, 6,000 calories during a diet. So everyone is different, but you have to find out definitely how it works for you the best. So, but I'm not a big eater at all, not at all. It's Friday evening, 29th of September 2000, exactly 3 weeks until the Olympia. My weight right now is about 292, so a little bit under 295. And tonight I'll be training legs. And afterwards I'll be doing cardio, and then again afterwards I'll be using the tanning bed. My leg routine tonight looks differently, or will look differently, I have to say. differently to the previous one on Monday. Again, I have here my book here where I'm writing down what I'm training, what I'm eating, etc., etc. Monday I was training 18 sets of quads, afterwards 9 sets of hamstrings. When I did quads, I was doing 6 sets of leg extension, both legs, then 3 sets of leg presses, 4 sets of squats, 3 sets afterwards of hack squats, and then again 2 leg extensions, 1 leg at a time. I was using different training techniques like triple drops, and I was also using the rest pause. And after my quad routine, I did my 9 sets of hamstrings. I used the unilateral machine, 3 sets, then 4 sets of lying leg curls, and then 2 sets of the seated leg curl machine, where you sit and just move your heels backwards. Anyway, it's Friday evening, 3 weeks out of the show in Las Vegas, and from tomorrow on I won't have no egg whites no more, no egg beaters no more, no soda tonight, last time soda, because all this stuff which I mentioned now is holding too much water. So from tomorrow on the diet will be way, way stricter. And I won't do any kind of squats no more, because I made the experience if I'm doing squats too closely to the show, my legs will be too full, too big. You can say it's good in bodybuilding, but I mean I don't have enough cuts. That's the reason why I cut squats about 3 weeks out of the show. That's very, very important, especially you like to have defined, ripped and separated legs. And I mostly replace that, and I even do lunges before I actually stop squats. So the last 8 weeks I definitely do more and more lunges, and I continue doing lunges until actually the day of the show. And my meal before actually my workout now will be oatmeal. I will have a bowl of oatmeal with a little bit cinnamon, with half a banana, and protein shake. So I have all these 3 different, how do you say, ingredients which I'm supposed to have. I have the protein, I have the short-acting carbs like the banana, which gives me the energy for the workout. Also complex carbs like the oatmeal, which carries me further through the workout. As I said, 3 weeks out of the show from today tonight on. I'll be doing tonight 4 sets of leg extensions, then 3 to 4 sets of hack squats, afterwards lunges, and sissy squats. Sissy squats to get more deeper separation in the upper thighs, and lunges still to get a deeper separation between hams and quads. I cut out the sodium from tomorrow on. My separation will be way better because I'm holding water. Obviously you can see it here. It's not fat, it's just water. I'll go now to the front desk to ask for different music because this music is not progressive. You should put in the techno channel. Be right back. You can do one leg at a time, but I mostly prefer to do one leg and switch over immediately to the other one. Some people, as I said, are doing one leg at a time, have a break of a couple of seconds, maybe 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and then using the other leg. I feel the exercise pretty well. I'm a little bit physically fatigued after these 9 weeks of dieting, but mentally I'm totally fresh. Totally motivated. We have a couple of sets more, 4 sets altogether. This exercise is really hard for your cardiovascular system. And this exercise is extremely dangerous, especially when you are not concentrating. If you slip here, damage your whole legs, damage your knees, your tendons, your ligaments, everything. So be very cautious, very careful here. So the third exercise, now we'll be doing sissy squats. This is my version. Take the plates here, plate the hands, and then you will see it's easier to show you than to explain right now. This was a quad workout. I'll break of 2-3 minutes. I'll be finishing up the lower body of hamstrings. Okay. First set now, 150 pounds here, full stack, and put a 45 plates, 45 pound plate on top of that. So 194 pounds. I like now to doing my fourth set here of lying leg curl triple drop, but you have to help me here because first of all I don't have right now a training partner, and Second of all, I don't like to have too long break between my little triple drops. So I try to do 150 pounds about 6 reps, and then you switch down to 130. I'm trying to do the same amount of reps, 110. If possible, try to get everything into the picture if possible. Okay, perfect. Very good. Okay. Next exercise will be leg presses. Normally you're doing leg presses for the front part of your leg, but in this case here, the higher you lift actually your heels up, the more you press with your heels, the more you target the hamstrings. For sure, you're using also the front legs, the quads, but specifically the hamstrings. This means heels high up. Eight sets of hamstrings. I think it was enough for today. I could possibly add another exercise, but I'll do this sometime else. Good. To hurry up, still do a little bit cardio. I'm here now on the Sonbaty. I'm using this exercise not only to burn calories, but also to shake my legs. I think it's very important, especially for the hamstrings. I'll be doing this exercise here, this machine, for quits, and then 20 minutes a stepper, and then we'll be off for tonight. It's very, very important to do cardio after work, after leg workout, because you're burning even more fat calories. And after that, I'll be stretching my legs, and then I'll still do tonight some planning. Increase intensity here. This exercise is really tough. But if you like to look special, you have to do something special. We're getting drunk now. No, seriously, I didn't drink tonight enough water during my workout. Normally I should drink at least 2, 3, 4 gallons a day on a diet days like now. It's very important to flush the toxics out. And besides that, you are having lots of protein, so you have to clean the kidneys up. And hopefully I won't catch a cold again, because I'm very sensitive. You see the air conditioning here, and outside it's cold, and you go step back into the car, again air conditioning, and if you're traveling like I do it, and it's always like that, air conditioned, the airports, hotel rooms, everywhere. It's Monday morning about 6 o'clock, 2nd of October. I'm sitting here with my friend Guillermo, who will be taping me now in the gym. This is our friend Sato. Sato, come here. Sit, sit, sit. Down, sit. Our friend Sato here. She's grown. She's now 1.5 years old, and I'll be training today arms. This morning arms. Tricep, bicep, forearms, maybe afterwards traps. Mostly I train traps with shoulders and the chest, but I guess I will train tonight or in the late afternoon chest, shoulders and traps. And Guillermo won on Saturday, a week ago, last week, a couple of days ago, the Border States here in San Diego. Big show, huge show. Over 100 competitors. It was his first show. He won it. So he's relatively experienced with bodybuilding and so far also hopefully with taping.
I think we'll do okay.
Yes, I think so too. So as I said, no cardio now because I'm training now, working out. If I'm working out in the mornings like now, I'm not doing cardio. I will be doing cardio afterwards. Done here. Good first tricep exercise. I warmed up a little bit before. Now I'm doing a superset here, actually 3 to 4 supersets. And then I'll be doing close grip bench presses. It's always important to look for barbell exercise in your program. It gives you size, maintain size. Keeps also your fitness. After close grip bench presses, I'll be using a tricep extension machine, overheaded, both arms. And I'll finish the tricep workout with kickbacks. On each exercise, 3 to 4 sets. I call this place here House of Pain. For me, it's not a place where I necessarily socialize, communicate, hang out all the time. I have to be productive. If I'm not here productive, it doesn't make sense doing that kind of sport at that kind of level. Definitely to play as high as possible, to be Mr. Olympia, to train for that. A little bit funny because I feel band-aid because I'm training pretty frequently hamstrings and my inner hams are getting bigger. Nevertheless, that I'm still losing weight, and so they're rubbing against each other. So I was bleeding yesterday and the day before, so I definitely put a band-aid on. I could have done dips also, but I will be doing dips tonight for chest. You can do dips also for tricep. But as I said, I don't like to do dips twice a day. So instead of dips, I'm doing a close grip here. The music could be definitely better. But at least we don't have somebody who's vacuum cleaning like 2 days ago in the background. And nobody who's spraying the machines this morning. I really hate that. DC bar, 3 barbell curls. Again, 4 sets, and then whatever comes. Sometimes I make my workout routine up during my workout, sometimes before. I'm always flexible, but being flexible doesn't mean having no plan. There's definitely a plan. The bar close like here and the grip, then you work more the outer bicep. You grab it outside, you work more the inner ones. So I switch always grips. Same as with the EC bar. So this morning I put more emphasis actually here during this exercise for the outer. The grip there was wider, so more for the inner. Okay, you can continue now, stay there. Maybe put in one more like that. Later, at the end of the workout, I'll take my shirt off. Okay, we did now 3 exercises, 4th exercise, 4 sets, second 3, 7, now 3 sets in Treino plus 10, and a 4th one. Go, also 3 exercises. Tail one, both arms. This exercise is very good because you have continuous tension here. But still, again, we did a mass exercise, mass maintenance exercise. This was a first exercise they see, bar curls. You could have done this also with a barbell, a long one. not curved one, but I prefer today C-bar. I'll do here 2 reps more, and I will be using the full stack. It's not to show off that I'm using the full stack, but however you can handle it. People always ask me, what does it mean training hard? Training hard means always to sweat like now, to go not necessarily below 6 or 5 reps per set when you achieve muscle failure. That means training hard. And training hard means also, like right now, to be every day in the gym, every day, at least for 12 weeks. Last 12 weeks before the show, I'm starting my diet. If I'm too tired to lift weights and I'm still in the gym and I'm doing cardio, always burning calories, always speeding my metabolism up. And this morning, no cardio because I'm lifting weights. If I would do cardio before now, I wouldn't be able to handle the weights. Besides that, I had again a simple breakfast. I had oatmeal, half a banana, a little bit cinnamon, coffee, and no dairy products like egg whites no more. Protein shakes and egg whites anyway not more. So coffee, water, tea. And after that, we're outside. I'll be doing cardio, and tonight I come back. For my form, it's very simple again. 3 sets here, hammer curls, either both arms together or one arm at a time, however you prefer. And second is reverse bicep curls, overgrip. You can do also undergrip, you can do whatever you want. But it's my program. It's a 4-arm exercise. are here at Frogs, Sonoma Beach. One of 4 frogs. Sets more to do here. 3 sets of each. Traps exercise 9 sets together. It's enough. You could implement some triple drops, some rest pause. I think that's fine. Not in general, but for now. And again a barbell exercise for traps. And before forearms, also 1 barbell exercise. Reverse grip. Curls. Anyway, this week will be very stressful. Tonight, Pablo now from Muscle Fitness is coming. He will shoot me tomorrow on Tuesday. On Wednesday, me, my wife, lifestyle stuff for 2 days until Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and the following Monday. I have a photo shoot with Flex Magazine with Chris Lund, so I think I will be even than as usual for the next 7-8 days. But as I said, I'm mentally very fresh, physically more, sometimes less fatigue, but this doesn't matter in perspective of my goal, which I want, which I want to achieve. It doesn't play any role how tired I am. Was it for today? Can we do something else, Guillermo? Maybe back, some shoulders? Like you meet a lot of these people, if you ask them, what are you training? I'm doing legs, and I'm doing arms, and a little bit also chest. Not every workout is the same workout. There are big differences between having a workout and having a workout. Also the mental attitude is totally different.
Okay, nice job, Nasser. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay. Like a different tank is what we need.
It's also amazing. Just bodybuilding, no powerlifting, no martial arts. I'm not here in the sport to play around with them or remove people from the streets. And I'm not here to lift the maximum weights. I'm here to lift as heavy as possible to get as much as possible body size. I've never seen a powerlifter going hungry into a beach or being hungry during his workouts. Most of the time I'm working out without training plan. There's so many reasons why to train, not with a training plan or watching with a training plan. But the good thing training without training plan is I can switch my schedule around. I can train in the morning, like today, Tuesday morning, 10th of October, it's 20 minutes to 7. And I have to call and cancel. The guys have to call me and cancel. But on the other side, if you like to have a training partner, you need one. If you have better workouts, better results with a training partner, stick to a training partner. This year, I trained off and on with different training partners. But right now, the last couple of weeks, I like to go for workouts for myself. I just needed for personal satisfaction to prove to myself that I have the mental toughness. So I get a lot of people always asking, how much you bench press? How much you lift there? How much you lift there? It doesn't matter. If people are interested to see how much I bench press and not so much other people are bench pressing, other guys, amateurs, pros, just regular people, they should go to a powerlifting meet. So whatever, you have to be strong, but not necessarily with maximum weights. because maximum weight, 1 rep, maximum, doesn't stimulate growth. Besides that, you can injure yourself really easily. Besides that, it's really interesting. I've been to talk about dieting in general. Today, this morning, I feel actually pretty well. Sometimes I feel pretty sluggish. This morning, pretty good. If you count all my diets together, which I've been doing for the last couple of years, for example, I did now, this is my 7th Olympia preparation. For each Olympia, I've been dieting 12 weeks. I did 3 Arnold's Classic, for each Arnold's Classic 12 weeks dieting, 4 Night of Champions, 3rd highest show, Night of Champions, 4 diets of 12 weeks. So if we count this together, then we are already over 3 years just of dieting. Without counting European tour, without counting, for example, the other shows which I did, the Houston Pro Show, the San Jose Show, or other shows in the years before, since I turned pro in 1990, I've been over diets. This means being hungry on a daily basis and starving myself and being tired, sluggish for over 5 years without counting my amateur shows, amateur contests, and I entered over 13 amateur contests. So with one word, that sometimes really makes me angry is when people ask me, so how much food do you eat? How much pounds of food do I eat? People don't realize that you have to starve yourself to get in shape. You have to eat off season for sure, but not like a horse. You have to eat well, you have to eat properly, you have to eat frequently. Besides that, getting in shape means reducing your daily food calorie intake, and then doing more cardio, and then being twice in the gym on a daily basis. In off season, I'm using up to 3 plates of 45 weighted dips just to get more size again. Now pre-contest I'm a little bit weaker, so I'm using 1 plate and I try to set this exercise with cable crossover, which is actually a fantastic combination. Supersetting side laterals with front laterals, front raises. Very effective exercise, and pretty exhausting. My shoulders before I do later on another barbell exercise. Either military presses, neck presses, front presses for barbell. I am saying basically tiring my shoulder girdle out before I go to the heavy compound movement. This weight here might be heavy for me, which is. For some people it's not at all, but I'm 11 days out of the show, and by being now over 70 days in a row on low carbs and having sleep deprivations at nighttime because you never get sleep because you're always hungry, you have always an empty stomach, you are not taking too much carbs in, so you're drinking more and more fluids just to get full to the bathroom all the time. With one word, you don't sleep correctly, you don't eat enough, you eat clean but still not enough, and so basically you are getting weaker and weaker. So for pre-contest this weight is not heavy, and you should be aware that you should only handle as much as you can, not as much as you think. So you have to realize where your personal borders are, especially if you're training by yourself. It's good that I help here, because if I would have been by myself, it would have been a real problem to return the weight or to re-rack it. I'll be using now rear delt exercise. I'm actually using 2 ropes, 5 pulley each side, and cross them over. I'm not using any dumbbells, bent over laterals or whatever, or any other machine. The delt machine, so this cable exercise works very, very well for me. Not all the time, but as I'm saying all the time, always to switch, always to experiment, always to change your workout, the frequency of your workouts, the steps, the reps, the exercise, the row of the exercise. Today, luckily, no questions. Because there are always a lot of questions which I understand, but there are a lot of inappropriate questions. For example, most recently this guy, I was turning back. While I was turning back, he was asking me how many people I was beating up so far. I didn't respond. Then, as I said before, there was once a lady in another gym. She asked me while I was sitting on the bike if I could help her moving. So just another thing, because you're training here, lifting weights, so that you have necessarily to remove or to move furniture, to dig holes in people's backyards. It's also a job, but I'm a professional athlete. The other guy was asking me if I can give him a blood transfusion. First of all, I didn't understand, but then he told me I'd like to have my blood look like me. Besides that, I meet a lot of nice people in the gyms, and a lot of fans. If a fan is coming by, I for sure talk to him or take a picture for her. But on the other side, there are a lot of people that are really very, very alien to this environment. And there was also another guy who told me that he used to work in the Virginia State Prison Complex as a prison guard, and they used to beat the prisoners up by beating them on the calves, and they swell that much on. But the calves swell that much on, but he has never seen such swollen calves like mine. So those kind of people I don't like necessarily to talk, to communicate. The social others are just holding me up and taking my time and my energy, and these people have basically nothing to do with bodybuilding. If the questions are bodybuilding related, then I answer them. But if they are not bodybuilding related like that, then I'm not in the mood to to them at all. So if questions are yet come up, believe me, I'm staying reserved. I don't make eye contact because people are just there, in a lot of cases, to be entertained. I'm not the entertainer of the gym, the entertainer of people who are not willing to spend some time for themselves in the gym. So I have to look for myself, especially because I'm doing this on a professional basis. As I'm saying, if questions are bodybuilding related, and I answer them. If not, I don't like this, I have to respond. Now we are going over to these student calf machines. I think there are not too many machines that you can use for calves, but the three main ones: standing calf raises, seated calf raises, and maybe the donkey machine or free donkey anyway. Again, a lot of people are asking me, how do they get big calves or bigger calves? When it comes to calves, it's in general like that you have to have good calves from begin on. You have to have good genetics to build even better calves. A lot of people are walking around on the streets have fantastic calves. Other people just train their calves 4, 5, 6 times a week and do different exercises, different routines, and never get really good calves. I can only tell you, you have to find out how your genetics are, to try everything which is possible, and if your calves don't make progress after a couple of years, you definitely know that you don't have the optimum genetics. Everyone can build upsize in for every muscle group, but from a certain point on, some people are limited and some people are more gifted. In my case, I had the genetic blessing that I always relatively big calves, but you have still to shape them and to get them detailed. You know, the first machine is standing calf raises, one of the most important exercises for calf development. Second exercise here of my calf routine, seated calf raises. But what I like also to mention is just in general, just nothing to do with working calves or working muscle group. A lot of people think that bodybuilding consists to a big part out of taking this or that drug. But I can only tell you, I'm training on a daily basis right now on the diet, 4 or 5 hours. I'm doing cardio in the mornings, empty stomach, I come midday for 1.5 hours of training, I train the evenings again 1.5 hours, and afterwards cardio again. Sometimes I train only twice, but this is plenty enough if you bring enough intensity in, and with drugs which create a champion, I wouldn't come into the gym and then spend there 4, 5, 6 hours. I'm working out since 18, 19 years. Bodybuilding is not that easy that you just follow anything and then become big and huge. Otherwise, everyone would be big and huge, especially people who have money. The thing which I like in bodybuilding is you can't make a shortcut. You have to go the whole way. You have to pay your dues. You have to torture yourself. You have to feel the pain. You have to go through the pain over years and years, even if you have optimum genetics. And besides that, you have to sweat for it, and you have to do it for many, many, many years. So if you're not willing to go the whole route, the whole way, then you shouldn't necessarily be involved in bodybuilding. You shouldn't think after 6 months you can have plenty of muscles and go to the beach. It takes you many, many years. For sure you're progressing also after a couple of weeks, months, and years. But the longer you train, the better you get, and I would actually encourage everyone to see how far you can get. Don't believe a jealous person or a jealous friend or a jealous training sponsor that you're limited. Just find out for yourself. And if you like to compete and like to know where you're standing, just do a couple of contests. If you can't get dropped, you need show. Compete and compete. If you like to compete, see where you are. And don't say necessarily to yourself, I'll be competing 4, 5, 6 or 7 years that are really good. Just do it, train and do it. On the other side, if you don't like to be an event bodybuilder, which is actually normal, because less than 1% of the population is actually into professional bodybuilding, and it's fine too. Not everyone has to go the same route as I do. Now it comes to the lower body, like hamstrings or calves. When you are supposed to do more reps per set, you can train calves 3, 4, 5 times a week. Abdominals 3, 4, 5 times right now, and high extension the same. And calves are done really frequently because it's one of the muscle groups which really brace very, very fast. So we have to hit them more often, even if you have great genetics. Back again at Frogs in Sonbaty Beach. I think right now I'm contest ready. I could actually step in a couple of days on stage, and I'm training today back and lower back, high extensions a little bit abs. But I won't be too heavy, too hard today because I have to watch out not to lose too much size no more, because I'm definitely on target tomorrow for Sunday on. This means I will be concentrating Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, half of one. I shouldn't go necessarily under 100 grams of carbs on a daily basis, which I normally do. I won't do this time because I will lose too much size. And from Wednesday afternoon, when I'm in Las Vegas, I will start carving up. This means my carving phase will be 72 hours to the show. And on Wednesday I will have plenty of water. And from Thursday on I will reduce my water drastically. Friday I won't drink almost. And this will be until the show on Sunday. The pre-gen will be on 12 o'clock and finals at 7. So as I said, the workout won't be too hard, too heavy today. Now I'd like to show you my leg. Last that I'm getting ready to start with my lats and back workout. By the way, my weight is 277. Deep detail, huh, Guillermo? What do you think? Very good. Supersetting here, deadlift, both hands over grip, with this machine here, both hands under grip. Very good combination. Off season, I do, when I'm doing chin-ups, I mostly use additional weight. So I put the belt on my waist with 2 to 3 45 pound plates. For sure, I don't have the strength to go the whole way up, but I do quad reps, half reps with 2 to 3 plates, and then mostly 2 to 3 sets, and mostly I take the weights off, plates off, and then I'm doing regular chin-ups. The reason why I'm doing plates is it stretches and widens the back. Besides that, I'm getting more strength to use than just my own body weight. Today, a week out of the show, as I said, I don't like to burn too much muscle stuff because I'm definitely contest ready. I do here chin-ups without any plate, just my own body weight. 277 is enough. I'll be doing 2 sets with a wide overgrip and 2 sets with a narrow or close undergrip. interesting comment also recently. It sounds like I'm complaining all the time, but a lot of comments which you're getting on a daily basis in gyms or outside of the gyms. But in the diet, I have a tendency to be physically more tired, but mentally way more alert. And you're more sensitive against noise, against lights, against whatever. Anyway, there was this guy recently, he said to me, why did you go to school? Because I went 7.5 years to university in Germany, had 3 master's degrees. He said, why did you go to school when you ended up as a bodybuilder? You know, I didn't have any response to that because it was seriously a dumb comment. Recently I was reading in Flex magazine about one of the files of one of these guys who turned newly pro. This guy was saying, a diet is not that hard as some people or a lot of people imagine. I think this is just BS. If you diet with ketchup, if you diet with spices, if you diet with equal, if you diet with aspartame, if you diet with crisp light, and this up to the show, then for sure a diet is not that hard as some or many people expect. Different ways of dieting, different ways of working out, the different ways of everything. If this person has been competing as I at least 40 or now almost 50 pro shows and 10 to 20 amateur shows, I think this person will probably have changed his mind, his attitude, and maybe not anymore in competitive bodybuilding. 4 sets of 5 extensions will be enough. Every set between 20 and 10 reps. Traditional weight or no weight, much as you can handle. To get the best results when it comes to abs is definitely the superset ab exercises. Besides that, your abs can be only visible if you are on a low-calorie diet. The closer I come to the show, the more frequently I'm training abs, mostly 6 times a week, sometimes twice on a daily basis, so 10 times a week, the last 3 weeks. And it's very important to reduce the calories, as I said first. Second, to increase the frequency of the ab workouts. And third of all, to do plenty of cardio. I do this exercise here in 2 steps. You will see how I mean it. First step. You can't have in off-season great abs, fantastic abs like fit contest time or at the day of the show. Besides that, not to be arrogant, I think I'm the only over 300 pound bodybuilder who can guest pose with visible abs. This is actually the exercise that you call rope crunches. Normally you kneel on the floor, but I prefer doing it on the bench. First of all, I don't hurt my knees, but second of all, I feel the exercise very, very good. It's kind of my own creation. Very, very efficient exercise. Hitting the intercostals, first left side. Let's do bring back a little bit. And continue immediately to keep the intensity. You know, nothing can here beat the weather in California. It's the 10th of October, and we have sunshine here. The whole East Coast is lying in snow. So what can you say, you know? It's It's great living in California. Oh, hello. Hello. There's a photo. See you at home. A couple of minutes for the next break meal. What will we have today to eat?
You can choose between chicken breast and turkey burger.
I can choose between the chicken breast and turkey burger with plain tea, plain water, a little bit lime. What else? Yams.
Peas.
And peas. Tomorrow it's even better. Tomorrow we start. Well, I start the cleaning.
You're there.
Don't tell the secret. Don't tell anyone the secret.